Let's see. Can you guys see okay? All right. I'm not gonna wait super long because I don't want you guys hanging or anything like that. So I'm probably gonna get started like right away. It's 7:02. So hi Audrey. Am I gonna make PB&J with this Pico? Caleb, do you know I like PB&J with chips and salsa? I am not making PB&J. I like my Pico with chips and salsa and like tacos or I don't know, everything. All I could eat it for breakfast. I actually put my pico de gallo, I put it on eggs too in the morning. Let's see. Hi, Gracie. Amaya, Grace. Hey, Nicholas. Are any of you guys planning on making this with me? You only need 5 ingredients or 7. I really hope, let me make sure something. You guys, am I on the church account? Because I don't know. I don't know if I went live on my account. Let's see. Can you all tell me? Because I don't know how to look. I think I'm on the church account. You are. Okay. Thanks. Thank you, Maya. Let me see here. Oopsie. Guys, I'm like pushing things. Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Give me 1 second. Okay. I'm going to tell you what you guys need to make my pico de gallo. First of all, I do have a disclaimer. Do not judge me. It's not famous. If you saw famous in your text alert about this pico de gallo, it's not famous, okay? And it's nothing fancy. It's actually a very simple recipe. So if you guys want to make some with your friends, you can. If you're hanging out and you want to snack all night long. Every time I make pico de gallo, it only lasts like 2 days because we all love it. And I'm kind of stingy with it. Like, I should make bigger batches. I should be telling everyone, like, I should be making enough for all of us to have a lot, but it's like I want to eat it all by myself kind of a thing. But it's super simple, super easy. On the Instagram post or the graphic that we made, it says like 6 Roma tomatoes. I'm going to let you guys know that like the tomatoes, it doesn't matter like what tomato you use. I want mine a little bit firm so that way they're not soggy when I start cutting them. Also, like with the limes, I'll use lime juice. I'm all about making things easier because y'all know I have 5 kids. With onion, use whatever onion you have on hand. And same with chips. There's no like special type of thing. I usually use like 1 or 2 jalapenos. But tonight I'm actually going to do it different because recently I had run out of jalapenos, and so I grabbed my jarred jalapenos that I keep, and it was so good. So this isn't the brand that I had before. I buy the jalapenos in bulk at Costco, so it was like the big one, but I ran out, so I got these at the store. So I've never used these kind, but they're already sliced like for nachos, and I'm just going to chop them really small. So yeah, if you guys are going to make some pico with me, request to join in, and I would want you guys on there. So I said only 5 ingredients, like actual like food items. You need a tomato. Well, I'm going to use 2 tomatoes. We've got some limes. jalapeno, whichever you prefer, onion, cilantro, and then salt and pepper. So there are many ways to make this recipe, to make pico de gallo. People just do it towards their own taste buds. So you can always change it per like your preference. So you could add more tomato, add more cilantro, a little more lime, a little less lime. So you just kind of do it however you see fit. So now tonight, I just wanted to show you, just in case any of you guys were actually going to cook with me or chop with me, what I would do, depending on how spicy you want it, and I'm not going to do this tonight, this is what I would do. I have this little pot here. I fill it up with water, and I just set this in here, and I let it boil. Then once it's soft, I take it out. I let it cool, and then I cut it, and I devein it and take the seeds out so that it's not such a harsh kick. And honestly, nobody wants seeds in their pico. So if you are chopping with me and you plan to use a real jalapeno, that's all you have to do. And I would actually do that right now. I would fill it up with water, set it on here, and let it boil while you start chopping all the other ingredients. Okay? I'm going to use jarred jalapenos tonight. And I haven't tried this brand, so I don't really know. And then I have my clear bowl for you guys so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to come a little bit closer. Oh, you guys want some pico? Gracie and Amaya? I'll make some extra and take it to our 8th grade promotion party. So awkward. I have to come all the way up to the screen to see. Okay, I'm going to take these stickers off and give these a quick rinse. So if any of you young people want to learn and be like, have a hidden talent that your friends don't know or your parents don't know, learn how to make this. This is a crowd pleaser. And so here's a tip. You're going to need to wash these off and get yourself a really sharp knife. Make sure you know how to handle them. So I'm going to step to this side and just give these a rinse. Bear with me. I'm actually using a little bit of soap. Normally, I use my thieves cleaner to clean it. I don't have that with me. So let's see. She said she will bring something. Thanks, Amaya. I don't have anybody helping me with the comments right now. So thanks for helping me out and answering each other, because I'm so far away. It's really hard for me to see. And if I had it closer, you guys wouldn't be able to see. I need to get a stand for my phone. Okay, so I'm gonna get started because I don't want to be chopping forever, you guys. Obviously, be careful. And I'm gonna say I am not a professional chopper, cook. So I probably don't have good methods of anything. So if you are and you know things about culinary stuff, do not judge me. I'm just winging it, okay? All right. And I will say that I get nervous when I do things in front of people. I need to sharpen this. I work better when people don't watch me because I feel like all this pressure. And y'all are watching me right now, so I feel like, okay, bring it down. It's okay. Because I'm a perfectionist. And so when people watch me, I don't know, I feel like when I'm doing things, it's the Mona Lisa, like where it doesn't like look right. And then at the end, it's a masterpiece. So that's why I get nervous. All right. These are nice and firm. Okay, So I think you guys can see me pretty good. You guys have all of your comments on there. Okay, I'm gonna chop these up. So I sliced mine in half. I'm gonna lay it flat like this, just to handle it easier. But I'm gonna do these in like, obviously you've seen Pico de Gallo, I hope so, but like little tiny pieces. Do you guys hear my kids screaming upstairs? And not like my big kids, like my toddlers, my 3 and 4-year-old. Okay, they're so loud. I would put music on, but I don't know if I would get kicked off because they might say something like, you don't own these copyrights or whatever. Okay. So they're like about this thick. Whoops. And then I'm gonna lay them and just start chopping them. Do any of you guys already know how to make pico? Do any of you guys do that at home already? Justin was just on a call, so that's why you guys don't see him right now. I think he's coming by. Oh, say hi.
Hey.
Can you go check out the comments? I know. Maybe you can adjust the other screen. So the center of my tomato was a little hard, so I just cut that piece off. And who said yes?
Amaya and Gracie.
You guys know how to make
Maddie
it?
P is here. He's
Hi,
going to learn how to make some pico for Taylor.
Whoop, whoop. Or just, yeah, he probably has his mom's recipe. Like there's so many, well, his mom makes more of like a salsa, I guess. This is like a chunky type recipe. So here, I'll show you guys how small. So I have 2 screens here. You can see how little they are. Okay. All right.
You told him you were going to take this to the 8th grade promotion party?
So Gracie, she said, please make me some. And how can I say no?
I don't like to share my pico Raquel makes. It's really good.
I know.
Caleb Perez said, I want to see Caleb attempt making pico. Caleb's actually really good in the kitchen.
Yeah, he's really good in the kitchen.
I think he could do it. If we told him the ingredients, he could actually do it.
The only thing I would be worried about is I wouldn't want him to cut his fingers off because, I don't know, just, again, that's like.
What's up, Kat?
Not again, but that's like the mom in me. So here's a tip. If you guys want to learn something chopping tip, I had a coworker and her husband was going through culinary school, and to do that like fast chopping, it's a roll motion, and you take the tip and you put the tip on your cutting board, and then you keep it down, and that gives you that rolling option, option, so that way you could chop fast. Justin, do you want to tell them that awful joke that you did to me?
Oh yeah, so
it was awful.
I always rush everything, and Raquel always tells me to slow down. She doesn't like the way I cut. She's like, you're going to cut your finger. You need to slow down. So she walked away from the counter one day, and me and Caleb were in the kitchen, and I grabbed the ketchup out of the fridge, and I like squirted it on my finger and on the cutting board, and I was cutting, and I hit the board real hard, and I started freaking out like I cut myself. And Raquel was so concerned that immediately it was the biggest regret because I knew she was going to be so angry as soon as she found out it was a joke.
I got so mad.
She was mad.
I might have hit him. I mean.
Not like in the face, like smacked my arm.
I knocked him out a little bit. If you want, you can maybe put up the computer screen. So.
Hey, Bobby.
Hi, Bobby.
You ever made this for Bobby? He's probably wondering why you never made this one.
For him specifically?
Yeah,
I probably had it for our groups before. Haven't we had it?
I don't know.
I have to make big batches if I'm going to share. So I'm trying to cut these tomatoes fast. Another tip when you're chopping, you want to, like when you're holding your tomato, you don't hold your fingers flat like this. because that's how you can cut your finger. You're supposed to like kind of put them down like that so you don't chop your finger off, and you just kind of like slowly move your hands down, and then you can go faster. These are actually pretty firm tomatoes, babe. I don't know if they're fully ripe yet.
I got them at Fry's.
I think I should get the other ones.
You want the other ones?
I think so. These ones are, I mean, they're great for chopping, but still. So
Bobby said they're not big on pico. They love salsa, though.
Oh.
Well, fine.
Whatever.
Then.
You haven't had mine. Or have you? You probably haven't. I bet you if you had mine, you'd be all over that. That's like me saying I'm not big on Rice Krispie treats, Bobby.
Audrey said her mom makes it in the food processor and it takes less than 5 minutes.
Oh, the food processor makes it like a
sauce.
Like a sauce, like a salsa. This is more of like a chunky, scoop it with your chip kind of a thing. Yeah. All right. I'm trying to go fast for you guys. To my 8th graders, or actually graduating 8th graders going into high school, Justin sent out an announcement that we're going to have a promotion party at our house. And that's going to be on June 12th, which is Friday. So not this Friday, but next Friday. June 12th here, and it's going to be a pizza pool party. We're going to have pizza, ice cream. Well, not necessarily ice cream. I'm sorry. Scratch that. Pizza, dessert, and then pizza, dessert, and drinks. So, it is a pool party, so you bring your swimsuits or whatever, and we'll hang out outside, and I'll make salsa specifically because you guys want some. Or pico, not salsa. So I'm cutting these. So you can, like I said, you can use any tomato. Justin gave me these smaller ones.
Audrey said you don't have to go fast. We don't want anything to go wrong.
True. But I got that good rolling technique, right? So funny.
What would be really fun is if you watch me try and chop stuff fast.
No.
That would be fun.
No, wouldn't. Okay, maybe I'm not going to use these ones.
Are those too ripe?
These are too ripe. They can't cut these. So when you're doing this, again, we're going to do it by color. So, well, I don't think I said that before, but I like to have like, when I'm trying gauging to see how much I want, I like to do it by how much color is in that. Can you open it, please? The plastic's on. I'm going to go into my onion now. So I'm using a red onion, about half of it, which is normal. That's typically about how much I use.
A half of a red onion?
No, I usually use like half an onion. Depends on how much I'm making.
Like a half of a half, or like an actual half an onion?
Half an onion.
Oh, okay.
I'm just cutting it like this to make it easier. So I need a hair tie. This is bad. Or my hair clip, actually. Thank you. Do I have anybody making stuff with me tonight? Do any of you guys have these ingredients?
I have a hair tie. You want to pull your hair back?
You can attempt, as long as you don't pull my hair. Justin's going to try and put my hair in a ponytail. Do like a low one. Don't do it too tight. Make me look weird. I'm tender-headed, you guys.
You might see her scream.
I'm super tender-headed, so he has to like be careful.
It's like a rope.
Ow. And I have really thick hair.
Okay, that's about.
It's a little.
There you go.
All right. Thank you. So, does anybody want to, should we invite someone on for a little bit? Does anybody want to join on?
Amaya said onions make her cry.
Okay, the trick to onions, which I'm not following that trick right now, is you won't cry if you chop them fast. So you have to learn this rolling technique so you can go faster. I probably look silly. If any of my adult friends are watching me, they're probably like, Raquel, you look crazy. I'm making fun of my chopping skills. And I usually like to chop my onion and stuff for this pico pretty small. But this is a live, and I'm doing things different because I really don't want y'all to get tired of me. But Justin is going to do a devotional today after this if we don't take up too much time. A short one. Yeah. What we got going on there?
Marnie said, you don't look crazy. Amaya's laughing at you.
Why are you laughing at me, Amaya? I miss you guys. I wish we could see in person. But we do actually, I'll let you know, we're in the works of putting together a list of events we're going to do this summer. They're going to be all youth events, so junior high and high school. That's in the works for us to get started on events soon so we can start seeing each other and doing some fun things.
Oh, Amaya's laughing because you said chop fast and you won't cry.
Yeah, chop fast and you won't cry. I'm actually doing good.
You even have your safety glasses on. So
my safety glasses.
This is like a win-win. Raquel told me that tonight she wanted to make this, and I was like, I guess if you really want to.
I thought we'd do something different. If you guys feel like your onions are a little big, sometimes I'll like squish them up and then I'll just go like this, just to give them a rough chop.
How do you do it again?
Just no rhyme or reason.
Gracie said I would make it, but we don't have any of the stuff we need to make it.
Dang it. You want to just cut a tomato live with me? So here's another trick. I cut this onion in half, but see how this root is still on? And the onion, the lines are going like this, okay? So I'm cutting along the lines, but this is gonna hold it all together so that way they don't fall. And then I'm gonna chop them really small. I know this because I watch Food Network. But actually I haven't watched that in a while.
But we just found out. Oh, Gracie said they don't have tomatoes.
Hey, Gracie, do you want to pull out some salsa and some chips? You can make a peanut butter and jelly. I don't know if that has gluten in it. Okay.
Oh, is Gracie gluten-free?
Yeah, or just tries to be, I think. I'm trying to remember everything. So now I'm going to just chop it, and they'll be chopped really small already. Look at how much faster that makes it. Of course, you have to be easy. You have to have a sharp knife so that way you're not struggling. If you have a dull knife, then you'll struggle, and then that's how people cut themselves.
That was way easier.
Did you see that? Now I'm going to do what
Look at how that came out. So
now, because there's a few thick pieces, you have to kind of tilt that forward a little bit and then turn it. I'm going to do what Justin was, no, turn the other way. Yeah, oh, not too far. Okay, now how Justin made fun of me, I'm going to do a rough chop again, like this. I don't need my hands in there just to adjust some things here. What did Gracie say?
Gracie said, I'll make PB&J if you want. My family's gluten-free. I'm not.
Oh, I thought you were trying to be good.
And just so you guys know, Raquel's cooking. She's chopping crazy. She makes a mess. Every time she cooks something, the kitchen is a mess, but it always comes out really good. So
I
it's
got this
worth
really
it.
Cool thing. Look at that. I got this at the dollar store, guys. If you guys enjoy cooking, this is at the dollar store. Easy. So now I'm starting to get some good color in here. I got red and purple. Now let's go in with our cilantro.
Cilantro smells so good.
Actually, I want to do that last. I'm going to go for the jalapenos. Let me get a spoon. All right, I'm going to get myself a hefty little spoonful like this. I'll probably even add more.
What's your guys' favorite kind of hot sauce? Like mild, hot, like Tabasco sauce, Louisiana hot sauce? Louisiana is really good.
Grace, if you want to join the live for a little bit, I'm totally down for it. You don't have to make anything. I'm just giving you a hard time. Okay, so with these jalapenos, I love using these. Like I said, I just started doing it. I don't even have, they're already sliced like nachos. I don't even really have to touch them. I just do my rough chop. And you just kind of turn it a little bit. And then you do a rough chop again. And then I just...
Taco Bell mild.
I was so enlightened when I learned this rolling technique.
Gracie, you're going live with Gracie.
She would just request?
Amaya said she likes really hot stuff.
Yeah, Amaya. Amaya, you can come on
Gracie.
next if you want. Hey, girl.
Hi.
Yeah, Bobby, jalapenos are normally in Pico.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. Are you gonna watch me do this a little bit?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was looking for all this stuff, and then I went to go ask my dad. I was like, "Can I make Pico de Gallo with Raquel on live?" And he's like, "We don't have anything."
Dang it. That's okay. So I'm using like this much cilantro. You used some earlier, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's probably like half a bunch. Did you use half? Did you get rid of it?
No.
Or you have some in there?
Oh, no, we used it all.
Oh, we used it all.
Yeah.
So it's like half. And this doesn't need to be fancy. I'm cutting all the stems off.
Have you had cilantro before, Gracie?
Yeah.
You like it?
I put it with I think with I have white rice with black beans and cilantro all the time.
Oh, that sounds good.
Like
that's like Chipotle.
Like a
yeah.
Was it like a what is it called? Like a lime rice with cilantro? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know. I mixed it with my mom's salsa. My mom makes salsa. I don't know if it's pico de gallo or it's salsa, but we
that
put
sounds really good.
Pretty much the same stuff in it.
So
oh,
go ahead.
Oh, that's it.
Well, I was just gonna say, when you cut the cilantro, you hold it tight and then you do a rough chop and then you turn it again. No, nothing fancy here. Okay.
Gracie, did you see the email and the alerts about the pool party for you 8th graders?
No, I did not check my email since like 2 weeks ago.
Do you get the text alerts though? Did you get them?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's on June 12th at 6:00.
Okay. I texted my mom.
Okay.
It's $3 a person.
Okay.
But it'll provide for everybody.
We'll have everything here for you.
We'll have everything. We'll make sure there's enough of everything. Okay, so here's a trick with my jalapenos. These ones, I like to pour some of the juice in here. So, yeah. I don't know if you like spicy. Do you like spicy?
Amaya said she likes spicy stuff.
Yeah.
Gracie, you like spicy?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I love spicy, but Raquel gives me a hard time because I'll literally be eating her pico as I'm like sweating because it's so hot sometimes.
Oh my gosh. He like anything that's hot, he literally starts sweating so much.
I do that too. I love
so much.
I'm
like perspirating.
He's like this, like has like a whole towel and a napkin, and there's like drips.
So hot. It's like I'll be sitting here. I think like you guys about Cheetos.
Oh yeah.
But I ate most of them, and then we were eating Takis too, and I just did not drink any water, and I get like hot really easily.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, and my tongue is out and everything because it's spicy. I can't stop eating it.
But it's so good, huh?
Yeah.
I know that's my problem is I eat it too fast and then the hotness just kicks in all at once, but it's too good to stop. Yeah. I'm like, oh gosh.
With limes, I normally at the store they have lime juice that you can just squirt, makes it super easy. But if you only have limes, before you cut it, roll it out because it starts getting the juices working.
Gets tender.
Gets tender, and then it's easier to get the juice out. Do you have any cooking skills? I was saying that had to be rinsed out.
I did.
I like to make things like salsa and everything. I don't like to. Well, I don't like to cook dinner and spaghetti and stuff like that. But I like to bake.
Oh, what do you like to bake?
I don't know.
What's your favorite?
You bake cake
cookies?
Or cookies?
Cookies and cakes and desserts. I haven't really baked much because we don't have a lot of stuff because everything my mom buys is organic.
Yeah.
So we organic sugar and everything's organic, so it's so hard to bake it.
Is it? It messes with the baking stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. So
it tastes a lot when it's gluten-free and organic, but
it's what? I'm sorry, you cut out.
It's still fun to bake.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so as far as lime, I just did half of one right now, which had plenty of juice, and I don't want it. You put as much as you want it to taste. So I'm going to put some salt.
Marnie said, is that Hannah?
Yeah.
Oh, Hannah's on Instagram?
I don't know.
That was throwing me off, Hannah, because you were on Instagram.
Hannah hasn't. Oh,
She
yeah.
said-
Oh, my gosh, Hannah. Is that you? Well, I assumed it was you, but I forgot that you didn't normally have.
She said you should start your own cooking show, Cooking with Raquel.
Who said that?
Hannah.
Hannah? Oh, thanks. That's a lot of pressure.
She said, yes, I just got it. Well, congratulations, Hannah. That's awesome.
Cool.
Bella Smith is showing love to Gracie. Can you see the comments, Gracie?
Yeah.
You can
Okay.
read them. I don't know. I don't normally put a bunch of pepper in here at all. Maybe even just a pinch. I don't even use pepper really, actually. Mostly salt. So I just put a little bit of salt. I'm gonna mix it up and see how juicy it looks. And then I'm gonna add more salt. You know how I was saying, it's about color. You decide what good color you like, what color you want it to look. I need to cut that.
This is gonna be gone tonight as soon as this live is over.
Okay, let me show you guys. So I gave it a good mix. And you can see all the colors. So if you're a person who likes a lot of cilantro, you could add more and make it more green, or tomato or onion, whatever. And then if you guys don't like onion and you don't eat pico because of onion, one tip that you might want to try is cucumber instead of onion, because that's actually one of the ways that I make my pico. For a long time, I was like, how do I make this again? I couldn't remember. And I put cucumber in it, and it was so good. So good. Do you like cucumber?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do my first taste test.
You want me to taste it first?
No,
Oh.
And then, because I cook,
Hannah
I
said
cut
it looks
it.
delicious.
Thanks, Hannah. All right, let's see. Did you already eat?
Did that have mom's Instagram or did she get Instagram?
I don't know.
Who, Hannah?
You want to ask her? Okay. I think this needs more liquid.
I think Hannah got it, unless it's their family one. Yeah, Hannah got it.
My parents were gonna make me get a family one that we could join the lives with and everything for church.
Uh-huh.
But then I convinced my mom to let me and Kaya have Instagram. So.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Good job.
Nice.
I mean, I get it. As a parent, there are a lot of things. This tastes really good. I just want there to be some more juice. So that's why I'm adding the other half of lime. But Gracie, there's a lot of crazy stuff out there on the internet, Yeah. And once you see something, you can't unsee it,
Mm-hmm.
So I get it as a mom. I totally, and a parent, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? But, I mean, if you're showing that you're responsible enough and, you know, gaining your parents' trust, then you should be good. I'm going to put some more jalapeno juice.
Gracie, what are you doing this summer? You guys have plans?
I think go camping a couple times with some old friends from where we live in Chandler, from our neighborhood. I think we're going to go camping with them 2 times this summer. We're still in California,
Okay.
but that got canceled because the beach we wanted to go to wasn't open. This weekend was our last weekend moving. We just turned in.
You got all your stuff in?
Oh, good.
No.
Nice.
Good.
The old house we were working with, it was a lot of work to get everything out. We got rid of, like, I think my mom said 75% of our stuff we got rid of.
You should get in the camera. That's a lot, Grace.
That's
Wait,
like
yeah.
my scoop.
We had 6 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms, and then we had the loft in the front room. So we got a lot of new furniture when we lived there. And we had to get rid of most of it because we went back down to 4 bedrooms.
oh my gosh. But it's kind of nice to, like, I guess,
Yeah.
refresh and downsize a little bit.
Because there's so much,
That's
there's
good.
a lot to do.
He's turning red. Oh, wait. That is hot. That's good. Like I said,
That's got some kick. Made me start sweating already.
these are good. I haven't had these ones before, and they have a really good kick to them. All right, that's our Pico. So the plan is tonight. Wait, do I need to say anything? I don't know. Enjoy with some chips and lemonade.
Goes great on tacos.
I put it on, like, you can put on some street tacos. In the morning, I'll make some scrambled eggs and put this on top of it. And sometimes, like, if I have homemade beans, I'll eat this with some homemade beans and eggs in the morning with breakfast. Sometimes I'll eat it by itself.
Mom does that. With our salsa, she just goes in with a spoon and just eats it.
Who does that?
My mom and Kaya. I do it sometimes.
Oh, the
Yeah.
salsa that she makes?
Yeah.
And it's healthy for you. It's all vegetables. Like, there's literally nothing in here that's bad for you. The worst thing in here is salt, but a little salt isn't even bad for you. Mm-hmm. Yum.
Whoa. That's super hot.
That's for you. All right. Did you want to say anything before we?
Yeah, we were
Are
gonna.
there any questions about this? Did you have any questions, Grace?
So,
Raquel will have it here when we have the 8th grade party, so you can try it. And I'm gonna make sure it's this hot because I want to see you eat a bunch of it, and then it'll kick in, Gracie.
I'll make a big batch.
who can eat more? Make it Tupperware for just me and Jess, and let's see who can eat more without water, Coke, or anything.
No. I want to see who's gonna sweat the most. That's what I want to see. Like, we'll have to put some sweatband. Like, my nose is a little bit running, but it's like.
You know, if Raquel's nose is running, like, it's got some spice to it. So I'm not just a baby.
But I'm not sweating. But it's so good. It has at least that, like, spice in your mouth afterward. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
All right.
So I think what we're gonna do tonight is I just have some stuff that I got a phone call right before this started, so I just have some family stuff that I have to kind of tend to. I don't want to rush the devotion because I feel like right now everything we have going on, it's just kind of crazy in our world. So I want to make sure that the point really gets across and that you guys would really understand what we're talking about. But the biggest thing is, if you guys didn't get a chance to watch Pastor Ben's message, just make sure you watch it. Just make sure everything that's going on in the world right now, the only thing that we're supposed to be doing is loving one another. It's not for us to cast judgment on people or have opinions on things and be vocal about it. I understand there's a certain point where we can be vocal, but just as Christians, we're called just to love one another. Love your enemies, love your friends. That's the biggest thing. So it doesn't do any good when we love someone when we know the love is going to be coming back to us. Because that's easy, right? You can say, oh, I love my mom, because you know your mom loves you. But if you have an enemy and you say, you know what, I love you no matter what you've done to me, that's more powerful in God's eyes than it is to love someone where you know you're going to be getting it back. So,
and I think that's what Pastor Ben, his message is about love, and it is so clear and easy to understand. He does a really good job. You'll get a lot out of it because it talks about how you have to receive love from Jesus in order to give love. So, and a lot of other important points. And he's good. He's funny. So, I highly suggest you watch it, just like you said. Go ahead. You going to say anything else? Are you going to just move the devotional? Or?
Yeah, I'm just going to move it. I might just record it and post it to the social media sometime this week so you can see it, or save it for next week. I don't know. We'll kind of see how this week goes. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know. Thanks for logging on with Raquel tonight.
Yeah.
You learned her famous recipe.
I know.
Probably going to send it to me because I want to make it now.
Good. I'll send it.
Oh, you should. Gracie, we can send it to you, and then you make some and bring it to the party, and we'll try it.
Okay.
Should we do should we do a Pico de Gallo, like, what is it, competition?
Oh, who makes better pico? Can you imagine Gracie takes your recipe and it tastes better?
You bring it. We could do that. I mean, I'll make some. You guys make some. Whoever wants to make some. Hannah, I know you said you can't eat it because you don't like spicy. I can do mild. I can do a mild one too. So, but I posted.
What's another way you've made it?
With cucumber.
Sometimes she'll put cucumber in it, and it's so good too.
And then you can do other seasonings, like you could do some garlic. You can do, garlic salt. There's other things you can do, but I lost my train of thought. I don't know what I was gonna say. We can do a mild one. Did I miss any comments, Grace? Anything that we need to take a look at?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Oh. All right, then. Cool. So, not this Friday. Next Friday, we're going to do it. Hannah has a question. For the Minute to Win It challenge, are we still allowed to do the challenge after the 8th grade promotion? So, I'm glad you brought that up. I think we're going to stop with the Minute to Win It challenges. The last challenge, nobody was able to complete it. And we don't know what's that?
What was it?
It was
you had to bounce so you had a spoon on top of another spoon, and you had to hit the spoon into the cup. It's just a lot of the challenges that we were doing before, it was because it was easy and didn't really take any supplies. So it's like getting to the point where the Minute to Win It challenges we see are like, you have to have 10 ping pong balls or a bunch of cups you just have to have a bunch of accessories that not everybody would have. So we just don't want to put challenges out there that you guys can't.
And we don't know if you guys are tired of it, and a lot of you guys are promoting up, so we're going to switch things up and change things up.
Gracie said she's going to stay in 8th grade. She's going to stay in junior high.
Oh, I'm so sad. I don't want you to leave me.
I don't want to leave either. I know, Taylor and Matt are fun and all, but when we got you guys as leaders, that was really fun.
Oh, thanks. And I feel like we
connected. I enjoyed it a lot because I feel like we did a lot more stuff together that was more fun, and we spent more time playing games than we did before. So I thought that was really cool. I like that.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Good. Thank you, Gracie.
Well, here's something that you can look forward to. I know in middle school we never really separated the girls. That's kind of loud. The girls and the boys during groups, just because it's usually pretty small. But I think in high school they usually separate.
Yeah, that's what Cassie was saying.
Yeah, so.
Oh yeah, Gracie was on it.
I feel like you guys will like that because you guys will be able to go a lot deeper and things like that. But they'll still have co-ed things going on. Gosh, I was gonna say one thing. Oh, what do you think? Should I do another cooking one next Monday?
Yeah.
I should?
You should see Raquel make enchiladas.
No. No, that would take forever.
You should probably be there in person for that one. We should do we should all, when we come over, we should all come over one time and just have like a couple of us come over and bake here. That would be fun.
I would love that.
That would be cool.
That would be nice. Well, we're going to let you off here. If you have any, I was going to say, if you have any ideas for you want me to cook or bake, whatever, but I should probably do something I know how to do.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks for coming on with us.
Yeah, thanks, Gracie.
All right. We'll see you guys. Love you, Gracie.
Bye, Hannah.
Love you too.
Bye. Bye, everybody. I don't know how to do this. End video. Share to IGTV.